Hey guys, it's been forever, but here's the six-pack. Remember Richard? Me, Tim. So, channel got a little different name, just to cover all my roundabout interests in life. But other than that, we're still gonna review 6 beers if you forgot. We got 6 different ones, anywhere from Modelo to barrel aged. So
that's not Modelo. That's the cure for the coronavirus right there, Modelo.
Yeah, he's special.
It's special.
Very special. It's in gold. So I guess we
start with the Modelo. I have no idea. I'm gonna let you read because I'll open and read.
Modelo is special, a full flavored Pilsner style lager with a clean, crisp finish.
So I have to tell you, I drink this beer a lot.
Yeah.
And I just grabbed 3 beers that were in my refrigerator.
I got a lime upstairs if you really.
No, I don't need a lime because then you can taste the goodness from
it.
it.
You need to put it in the white box.
Oh, the white box. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. And we're going to do tulip glasses with Modelo. That's
tulip glasses with Modelo. We're going to do almost full glasses because this don't have no alcohol.
We're going to do pinkies out.
Yeah, I love Modelo. Oops, I guess you got the full glass. I didn't.
Well, you had your other one. That's
I got the one I've been drinking.
So.
There we go. That's good stuff right there. I love Modelo.
Yeah, smells like a lager.
It does.
Smells like a Mexican lager.
To me, it has like a slight like agave taste to it. Kind of it's
sweet, corny.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's oh, excuse me. That was from the beer before. But I just grabbed what I had. I apologize, but I had to do that because that's my cure for the coronavirus.
So don't panic. Sorry. We got our politics out of the way, so we're not going to
okay, now I can swallow that.
That's what she said.
So no, it's good to be back, guys. Kind of good to be back, Tim.
It's good here.
It is. It's my go-to.
Yeah.
You know, you can go to Walmart for $28. You get a 24-pack and just enjoy your day. It's great on hot summer days. Oh. Shot of tequila with a Corona, or not a Corona. Oh, I don't want the virus. Yeah. With a Modelo and lime. I like the Modelo Negra too. That's that dark one. And that's a really good one.
When it comes to like Mexican lagers and stuff, I think the dark one's a little better. You know, like Dos Equis.
Dos Equis Amber is really good. We got an Amber coming up too.
Yeah,
that's one that you got.
That's a crazy one though, but
I went with all name brand. He went with kind of off brand, so I think that'll be pretty good.
Yeah,
it'll be pretty great. That one's empty. Look, it's got bubbles.
Can't really review much of this other than
I don't know what the alcohol is on it. I would guess probably 3.5%, 4% maybe.
Yeah, probably. Maybe 4.
I can't even read that.
Can you read it over here for you?
Yeah, hold it over there so I can read that dang thing.
Holy shit! I think we're both getting old.
I will have to apologize. I might cough a little bit. I kind of got over the sickness, the coronavirus. No, the Modelo. I drank Modelo.
It doesn't say. So
you want my glasses?
It says beer.
Oh, it's cerveza.
12 fluid ounces of beer. So it's probably around 4%.
My favorite hangout is Mazatlan Mexican restaurant over in McMinnville. When I want to go eat and just have a good cold beer. And I'm going to teach you the extent of my Spanish. And it's usually when Tim and I walk in, it's dos grandes, dos equis, por favor. Limon. So there you go. I'm speaking Spanish now. That's it.
Mine is El Biro. But no, it's good. Crisp, plain.
Oh,
it is what it is.
It's one I just sit around and drink all the time.
Oh yeah, great for barbecues.
It's it's so amazing how different the Mexican lagers are from the American lagers.
Yeah, they're way better.
The Mexican lagers, I think they're just wonderful.
Well, it depends on the lager. I mean, the typical American light lager, Budweiser or whatever, this is way better. Oh, but some of the craft lagers coming out, like a Crux Pilsner.
Oh, Crux Pilsner, that's not a lager, it's Pilsner.
It's still a lager.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I love Crux
Pilsners. I remember a while back, you couldn't stand Pilsners.
Oh, I love Pilsners.
And now you love them.
Your taste changed so much over there.
It's crazy, but
it's I roll my eyes when I say I was like, oh, I love it so much, but I do. I truly love Pilsners. Oh man, I've been just loving True Hefeweizens.
German?
German Hefeweizen.
Oh, a little banana, a little clove.
Boy, it's
I almost
so
picked
good.
one up today.
A session ales too, or another good one. That's I can't drink a ton of them.
Don't say.
I mean, I can drink quite a few, but not session ale, but not, you know what I'm talking about. Is it session ales that I'm thinking of? It's got the cloves and the spiciness and yeah, saison.
Saison.
Oh
yeah.
Not session ale, saison. Yeah, yeah. It's got that clove.
Speaking of saisons, Wolves and People, they've been posting pictures of their new saison and stuff. It's like, I told my wife last night. I said, or the other night, I said,
we got to make
it was last night. We were driving around looking at houses, and I go, let's just drive to Wolves and People. They've been posting a saison and a lager that they done. So it's like, oh, I want to go try it so bad, but never did it.
Session's okay, I guess, but Session's got a
Session lager.
Session lager. They got an anniversary one. It's a special barrel aged or something. Joe got it. A buddy of mine, Joe, he got one, and boy, it's got some. It's got some good.
Sierra Nevada 40th anniversary.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah, I think that's what you're.
Boy, and I've only had one beer.
Watch out, world.
Session IPAs are great.
Some of them, yes. Yeah. Which is just weak pale ale, or
yeah. I had some. I had the first gluten-free IPA that I think I've truly, absolutely enjoyed.
What's it from that place in Mac?
Yeah, from what's it called? Not Ancestry.
Not
it's,
Evasion. Is it Evasion?
Yeah, it's Evasion Brewing.
Evasion, yeah.
And it's called Quinta Colada, and it is crazy. It's you get the glass, and right off the bat you smell it, and that nice soury pineapple smell just wafts. I mean, it's like smelling a fresh pineapple. And then you take a drink, you hardly taste any pineapple, and it's all coconut.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. And then the after notes are the pine and the grapefruit kind of thing. Oh, phenomenal. I mean, I can't drink a lot of it because it has to be cold.
Yeah.
But once it starts warming up, it gets different flavors, and I didn't care for it quite as much once it was warm. But
I've never had a gluten-free beer, ever.
I'm pretty impressed with.
I like my beer
with them.
with extra gluten normally, so.
I'm pretty impressed with Evasion. They've come out with something. They had a blood orange IPA. Oh my Lord, it was delicious.
As good as 21st Amendment? Blood
No, because they had gluten in it. But it for gluten free, I gotta tell you, we have to go down there and try the beers.
Yes.
Because I would really like to do something.
Back there.
That'd be nice because
get a flight and talk about them.
It was good. I was shocked.
That's like we're gonna have to swallow our pride on Allegory.
Well, Allegory over in Mac.
Since we didn't have very good service, but you did the earlier that day, so I don't need water in mine.
That was water, wasn't it?
So yeah, but we're gonna have to bite our pride.
Go back down there and do,
because they've done some pretty amazing beers.
You know, every beer that I had down there was delicious. It's just when we went back, when you and Monica came down, it was just holy Moses. The service was absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
The worst I've ever had.
Very rude.
Yeah, it's like they didn't have time for us because we wanted a flight of all their beers. I mean, heck, we walked into, when you and I went to Hop Valley Brewing down in Eugene, we said we want a taster of all your beers, and they looked at us and said, really? Sure? And they have these things that are 12 beers, and they gave us 3 of those plus some extras.
Yeah.
That was a lot of beer, but a lot of good ones too.
Just tasters. You got to try everything.
Yeah. You don't have to drink
especially
it all.
when you're not driving.
Yeah.
So who cares?
Now you got all that Uber and stuff nowadays. It's so nice.
No. We were down there when Uber first started, and it was like, we need to go 2 miles. Okay, that's $22. What?
Okay. Nowadays I'm okay. No,
now like Monica went to Vegas that one time. She goes, "Oh yeah, our Uber was $3." It's like, how the fuck do you get that one? You know, it's
that's all we used in Honolulu, Waikiki when Char and I went, and everywhere we wanted to go. I can't say it's all. We rented scooters, but for the big part, that was all we did, and. we spent like $200 there.
That's crazy.
In a week, but I'm like, gosh, look at all the places we got to go and everywhere we went, and that's the tip and everything else.
Driving and all that, you just get in,
Yeah.
pile in, have your drinks on the beach or whatever, and pile in.
Yeah.
And go.
What's really nice there is the fact that every one of them have minivans that open up on both sides, and they're comfortable. They have little snacks. They got whatever you want.
Because they don't have drinks in it.
Well, no, they're little guys. I was gonna say little Asians, but little guys.
Here we go.
They were driving, and I was talking to one of them, real nice fella, and he said he makes, $6,000 to $7,000 a month driving Uber in Waikiki. My Lord, I'm moving to Waikiki.
Move to Waikiki and get a grocery dinner.
Yeah.
All right. What's next?
Oh, let's do this one. What the hell? Rogue Hazelnut Brown.
Never had it. Ever. No.
Just a whole bunch.
Yeah.
I haven't had it in a long time.
Great beer, always. They got a new, not new can, but their cans are pretty cool. But yeah, it's a brown ale with natural hazelnut flavor. There's not much to say about it.
No, I think it's about 5%, 4.5, 5, something like that. Maybe.
5.6%, 33 IBUs. Brewed using 14 ingredients: 2-row Munich C15, C25, C120, and brown malt. Oh, they do their own. So it's Brown, Rogue Farms, Dare and Risk, Kiln Coffee Malts. That's cool.
So they grow their own. They have their own malts. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
I like Rogue because of the Rogue Farms.
I'm gonna say it's not Independence. It might be Independence. They have
It's Independence. It's Independence, and I think that's the same malt that they use in their pumpkin ale.
Yeah, and that's where they grow all their pumpkins.
Yeah.
For their
and their
pumpkin
hops.
ale. So Rogue Farms, Revolution, Independence hops, hazelnut extract, fruit. It's supposed to be all natural hazelnut flavors, but they use the
Hazelnut extract. Isn't that crazy?
Free range coastal water and Pac-Man yeast, like always. So. Dark brown color with hazelnut aroma, a rich nutty flavor, a smooth malty finish.
There we go.
So this is dedicated to Chris Studock and homebrewers everywhere, because this recipe was a homebrewers recipe.
What was it?
Mm-hmm. And this has been brewed for ever. It'd be rude for me to pour my own first. So.
I would.
You only got one of these or two of these?
Oh, I got two.
We'll do one.
Yeah, we'll do one, and then we can drink it later.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how it tastes.
This is always a great beer.
How come he always gets more than me? What's up with that shit?
But to me, this is next to, we used, what was their Dead Guy ale?
Oh yeah, Dead Guy.
Basically, Dead Guy, yeah, excellent ale too. So
the nose is so sweet and chocolately, and it's got that nice nuttiness to it.
Candy bar.
It is. I like a Snickers, yeah.
The nose on this one, for me, the nose always tastes better, smells better than the taste.
Oh, yeah. You're thinking when you smell this, you're thinking I'm going to dig into like a Snickers Blizzard or something like that. Just yeah.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's got a nice little bitterness. It dries the tongue a little bit.
Ice cream kind of thing, you know.
Dries the tongue out a little bit. I like that.
This is like tea to me. You get some of the finest smelling teas. Then you make it or brew it, and you taste it and go, where did all that flavor go?
But as you swallow,
no, it's all there though. I mean,
and you breathe out and everything. So I'm going to tell you what.
This one has a lot of roasty taste to it. I like it. Yeah,
you like that? Mm-hmm. It's aged.
It's like the skin of a peanut, kind of roasted.
It's aged.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you a story about this?
Yeah. Of course.
So what was it? Gosh.
Wow.
When did we go golfing? You, me, and Dad, Joe, and I bought a 6-pack of Rogue Hazelnut Brown.
I have no idea.
It was last year, late in the year.
Was David with us?
I don't think David was with us. Maybe it was
Salem.
Oh no, yeah, it was.
I don't think I was with you. You saw me went golfing once, maybe twice last year.
Anyway, I went golfing, bought a 6-pack hazelnut brown, put it in my golf bag with ice, and I went golfing about 2 months ago, month and a half ago. And no, it's New Year's Eve. I went golfing or New Year's Day with John because we do our annual New Year's Day golf. And I said, "What the heck's in that pocket?" And I looked down. There's 2 cans of rogue hazelnut brown. And I said, "Well, I'll save that for later. It's cold." And I never did drink them. I kept taking golfing with me. Never drank them. So I put them in the refrigerator last week, and I said, "I'm bringing them here." It's aged. It's at least a year old in my golf bag.
It's very well mistreated. And for a mistreated beer, there's nothing wrong with it. Normally on mistreated beers, you get a little or something.
Well, I will say that my golf bag stays in a nice cool place most of the time. So
yeah.
So it didn't get extreme temperatures. Hot wise.
It's different than most times I've had this beer.
It's very good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's there's a lot of roasts coming out.
Yeah.
Like coffee roast or dark malt roast. For homebrewers or whatever.
I couldn't resist. I had to bring it because it's been around for so long. Gosh, when did we go play last year? It was you, me, Dad, and Joe, I thought. Or was it you, me, Dad, and David?
David,
where'd we
Salem.
go? Salem. We're at in Salem.
Remember we get that driving range, you had to put the special tokens in to get that balls to come out.
Oh, yeah. Where the heck was that?
Fuck.
It was off Highway 22.
Yeah,
it was
and then we went to
Eola Hills Golf Course.
Yeah.
And that's where
No. Eola Hills is Amity.
No, Eola Hills Golf Course is on 22 going out because Cross Creeks is further out past Dallas on 22 as well. But it wasn't then though.
No.
Maybe
I wasn't with you.
Because we bought the beer there.
Yeah.
So it's been in my bag for a long time.
Yeah, because we were buying from the cart.
Way too much from the cart.
Whiskey.
No, whiskey. Oof. I almost brought some Pendleton today.
I almost like it better now.
Someday we're going to do a whiskey taster.
Yeah, you'll see me throw up. I went from liquor drinking
to beer and then nothing.
I'm old. Old fat man. I like beer.
I don't know. The older I get, the more I like whiskey, boy. I'll tell you what. I
think
love
they have
beer.
Flavors like this.
They do.
No, not the.
Oh, you can get chocolate whiskeys and all kinds of different things. You can get hazelnut whiskey, chocolate whiskey. Hell, they got peanut butter whiskey now. And there was a lady that was buying, when I went to the liquor store last time, she was buying a bottle of peanut butter whiskey, bourbon, and a bottle of raspberry liqueur. She was making peanut butter, and she had Irish cream, and she was making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my Lord, I drank those.
The cool thing about Rogue, if you ever make it to Newport, thank you.
Oh, it's either Portland or Newport.
Stupid brain. Wait. With names, just names. Like at work, I was trying to tell somebody a name of a coworker that I've worked with for 8 years or something, and just like blank. Names are horrible.
Oh,
yeah. I don't know why it's just like.
The older you get, the worse it gets.
If you're in Newport, Oregon, and you want a cool tour, go to Rogue. It's a free tour. They start you off in their barrel room. And I'm not talking about just 55-gallon barrels like wine. I'm talking about big old
2,000-gallon
or whatever. Yeah. And they pour you a beer in there. They talk. You walk around. They pour you beers through the whole thing.
That's awesome. Just little tasters, right?
No.
Glass. Full beers?
Yeah. You start off with a full glass of beer.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I've never been there. I'm going to have to go now.
Then you go to their distillery. Tour that. At the end of the distillery, you have taster tickets for their whiskeys. Or for their spirits.
Their spirits, yeah.
Yeah.
They make pretty really good spirits. They're not great, but they're
it's
I mean, to me, I've noticed that the bigger distilleries, such as Pendleton, they're not truly a distillery. They just mix. They're a blender. But or Jack Daniels or Jim Beam's. those whiskeys are so refined.
Well, they've been
it's so smooth and so wonderful.
Years or something.
And then I go to some of these smaller distilleries, and they got a lot more harshness to them. Harshness to them. But
a little more craft to
some
them.
more flavor though.
Trying different things, you know.
Yeah.
A little more craft to it, which is cool, you know. I wish the wine industry would get a little more craft.
Portland Distilling.
Yeah, another good one.
Oh, they're really good. Bull Run. We did our barbecue sauce with Bull Run, with their bourbon. You want some of this?
Throw a little water in there. Boy, that's in your golf bag. Actually done a little good for it.
There's another one there you can put in your fridge and keep it.
No, we'll drink it tonight.
We'll drink it tonight.
We'll drink it, but
this
water is like a little
nutty
tint of brown to it.
Well, I got out of the toilet. He said to get the freshest water, and I said, well, that's running all the time.
As long as you get the back, not the front. That's the key. Get the back of the toilet, not the front of the toilet.
The tank. No.
All right, what do we have? We have an IPA.
That's like a
let's do this. Yeah, let's do this.
All right, you read it. I'll open it.
Okay.
I want to make sure I get a full glass. No, I'm joking.
It's called The Brood Abides.
The Brood Abides? That's a hard one to say.
What movie is that?
The Brood Abides.
Normally it's The Dude Abides. The Dude. God damn it.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? I don't know.
No. It's about a dude. His name's Dude. And John Goodman's in it. Over the line, Smokey.
Oh, I have no idea.
Son of a bitch. Pause. Where's your phone?
Damn.
Just type in The Dude Abides. Can't think of the name of the fucking movie.
The Dude Abides movie.
The Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski. Okay, now it makes sense. Yeah, the bowler.
So this beer, The Brood Abides, is kind of a spin-off from
the Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski. His drink was a White Russian.
Oh yeah,
every time.
Oh, so this is supposed to taste like
this is a White Russian-inspired milk stout, 7%, 25 IBUs, 12 fluid ounces. Yeah. So it's made by Pelican Brewing here in Oregon on the coast.
Like Pelican.
Which, speaking of Pelican, they're building and going to open up a brewery in Lincoln City.
Yes, I know. They've been working on it for a while. They got one in, there's Tillamook, Lincoln City, Newport.
Yeah.
They have one in Newport, or Pacific City too.
Pacific City.
This will be their 4th or 5th one they've opened.
That's awesome. And Lincoln City on the beach for us is
45 minutes away, an hour.
Yeah. So it excites me. I've never been to the one in Pacific City.
I don't know if I'm going to like it, so I give it a little.
No, it's a good stout. I bought a 6-pack of it, and I've drank it. I don't pick up like the lactose, but I don't in a lot of beers. A lot of times lactose in beers.
Ooh, very raisiny, right off the nose. Very raisiny.
Stouty. It's
got
overly
that
stouty for a White Russian. A White Russian, I'm thinking Kahlua, cream.
Well, I can get the Kahlua if you swirl it a little bit. I can kind of get that.
As good as that Kahlua that you
No.
aged for like 10 years?
No, I still got about this much of it in that half gallon.
See, to me, I get like tobacco and
tobacco, raisin.
It's a good beer. I mean,
It's not as bold as I thought it was going to be.
It's not as creamy either.
No, but it's not as bold. I was figuring it was going to be like high alcohol, bite, in your face, raisin, and it's not. The nose is. It's not bad at all. I don't like the nose as much. I get a little vanilla notes on there, but
for a stout, the nose is good. For me, a milk stout is
creamy. It's got that creamy texture on your mouth.
I don't get that out of most milk stouts. Imagine that on nitro, though. That would be good on nitro. It has a nice little bitterness on the tongue. Not a horrible, but nice.
It dries out the tongue a little bit.
Which is good. That's
Yeah,
what you want from a
stouts
sweeter little stout. But
that is not at all what I expected on the taste either. I was expecting it to be just like in your face, like like the oak barrel ones, you know, because it kind of had that same smell as the oak barrel. Some of the oak barrel stouts that we had, that raisin and
no, that's almost a pounding kind of stout. It reminds me a lot of the oatmeal stout I make.
It's very light on the tongue.
Yeah, like the
crazy
light.
Yeah.
You know? It's easy. It's light. It's normal price for a 6-pack.
Really?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
$12 or more
anymore. Yeah, $12 fucking dollars a 6-pack. But
Modelo's $11 a 6-pack.
I know. Sorry, I'm buying craft when I'm spending $11.
That's why I go to Walmart and buy the 24-pack because it works out to a lot less.
Shit, half the time
$7 a 6-pack.
Half the time I get craft beer from grocery outlet at $4.99 a 6-pack. Jesus. They're pale ales and stuff like that, but I love pale ales.
So
that's one of my go-to.
I do too. Pale ales. I like blondes. I like
pale ale is like the ultimate everyday beer.
Well, see,
that's good.
I'm like sacrilegious to a lot of home brewers and a lot of craft beer guys because there is a beer out there that I just absolutely love, and I do my math when I buy beer because you kind of have to anymore sometimes.
It's annoying because I know how much beer costs to make.
So there's Modelo makes a beer called a Chilada, and nobody not everybody likes it. And, you know, it's a 24-ounce can of beer. And, you know, you're not going wrong with a 24-ounce can, but it's got lime and tomato. And you can get the picante that has the spicy, which I never get.
White girl wasted.
And, well, what's great about it is, okay, so a 6-pack of Modelo is $11.99, right? At the little mini mart down the street. I can get a 3-pack of 24-ounce cans, which is the same amount of ounces as a 6-pack of bottles of regular Modelo for $7.99. I can get a 3-pack of the Chiladas for $7.99. I'm saving $4 every time I buy those cans. So I'm like, oh my gosh! And what's great about the Chilada is you get your vegetables along with your grains.
You like Bloody Marys.
I don't like Bloody Marys, but I do love red beers.
Oh, red
beers. I do love red beers, and you know, there's a lot of beers that taste really good with tomato juice in it.
See, I don't like tomato juice like that.
Oh, see, I do. So
like V8? No, thank you.
Here a while back, I got on a kick of that Chilada, and just, I'm going to warn everybody out there, don't drink like 12 of those in a night.
Oh, you'd be pooping blood.
You're going to be on the toilet quite a bit the next day.
Pooping red, too. Why my poop all red?
Well, it was funny. I went to the mini mart here about 4 weeks ago, and I says, I walked up with 2 of the 3-packs of the Modelo, and they looked at me, and I says, "Yeah, go ahead."
That's a good beer.
They says, I says, "Jesus, it's $12 for a 6-pack of Modelo," and I says, "It's only $14 or $16 for a 6-pack of these Modelos."
Yeah, the big ones.
And they go, "Oh, we never even thought about that." And he goes, "I'm buying some afterward."
That's like they caught on to our trick. They started selling those 22-ounce cans. A lot of them were like $1, $2.
Yeah, another 3-something.
Yeah, a 3, 4. Yeah, that's like
22, 24.
Yeah. No.
Dad likes buying his Bud Light. Is 20, 25. They went to 25-ounce cans now.
He used to love the big one up there.
Oh, the 40s?
The 40s.
Yeah. They don't. Bud Light doesn't do 40s anymore, I don't think.
No, I think they're like 32 ounce or whatever. Because Sierra Nevada pale ale comes in a 32 ounce too, which is a great pale ale.
We went out golfing yesterday, and I go to put all my cans and bottles in their recycle thing, and here's like 6 of these 40s of Miller High Life. And I said, oh my God, somebody was out having a good time playing golf.
No,
that's a good beer. That's not bad at all.
Maybe the roundness comes from the lactose. It's a rounded stout, not harsh or bitter or whatever on the tongue. It's not even bittersweet chocolate.
It doesn't linger on the glass a lot either, and a lot of stouts will. They'll kind of.
Oh yeah. You know, and what did I say it was? 9% or something? 7%, which is right in the. Beers between 6 and 7% to me have the most flavor and impact.
Well, that's like we've always said that double IPAs.
Oh yeah,
are more balanced than a regular IPA.
Yeah, old school IPAs. Okay, we'll say 15 years ago, I would take a double IPA over an IPA.
Oh yeah,
because it was more balanced.
Not nowadays. Well, not as much nowadays. There's a lot of good. This is a great balanced IPA.
Yeah. I mean, they figured it out. And,
you know, I say this every time we do one of these, damn near. But I always look at when I go to my tap room. I always look and see. I always have the beers that I want to drink. But at the same time, I look and I say, so if it's 70 IBUs and 7%, to me that's a well-balanced beer. Mm-hmm. If the IBUs match the percentage, it's going to be really good, and it's going to be smooth. It's going to taste good, not have a lot of aftertaste, as far as harshness or any of that. And I'm a hazy IPA guy, but that's old school IPA. That's homebrewers IPA.
It used to be homebrew.
Yeah,
now hazy IPA has gone so crazy, and it's like. I miss an old school West Coast IPA sometimes. That's clear, that's bitter, that's citrusy, and that aroma. I do miss that sometimes.
What I miss is the Euro, like when you first started homebrewing.
Amarillo IPA.
Amarillo IPA, Sandwalker IPA.
Yeah,
Sandwalker was great. That was a wheat IPA, and it was cloudy because we don't filter anything, but. Them were the IPAs that were so well balanced. It was so good.
Chainbreaker IPA.
Chainbreaker was the big one.
Deschutes Brewing.
Yeah.
It's a white IPA.
They don't even make that anymore.
No, they don't. So it's a recipe. Back then we drank a lot of Chainbreaker. A lot. So this was a recipe I came up with to kind of match it.
Mock.
And it was pretty close.
Good. It was good. Sandwalker,
And I'm actually going to do a series of videos. I found my original notebook with all my original recipes.
Really? That's great.
I'm going to go old school. I'm going throwback to 2010s when I started homebrewing. 10 years ago.
Really? 10 years now. That's it. I thought it was longer for some reason.
No, 2010. It's like...
my favorite I have two moments... 2 times of my favorite homebrew.
One, we downed 5 gallons in one night.
Oh yeah.
Of freshly shaken carb.
Yeah.
What was
that? It was. I don't know what it was. It was
my American wheat.
American wheat, yeah. Oh boy, I was pooping so much the next day.
It was good though. It's the spot. It was perfect.
Second memorable is when Mom came over. And she was on her scooter, and she had the big cans of
Rolling
Rock, and we were drinking.
I was brewing.
You were brewing, and we were drinking. And because back in the day, it used to be we lived a block away from each other, and Tim would say, "Hey, Richard, you want to come over and help me brew?" That meant, Richard, hey, you want to come over and help me empty this keg so I can put more beer in it? And we would work really, really hard on trying to empty those kegs. But and Mom drank when she took her first drink of I think it was Sandwalker IPA. I think you had that time. And she went, I didn't drink that shit. And she didn't have no teeth, and she didn't have bitter beer face. It was pretty great.
The old commercials of bitter beer face.
Them were 2 of my favorite moments. I mean, we lived so close that most of the time the wind blew from Tim's house to mine. And he didn't even have to tell me when he was brewing. And I would stand outside and go, Tim's brewing. I can smell the wort. I'm going, oh shit. And so I go over, but.
That or you blow an elk call. It's like, you practicing again?
Yeah, I would be out there calling in. Yeah, that was pretty good times. I haven't been around him much when he brews nowadays. It's so busy.
As much as I want to.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
So here we got Lagunitas IPA. Good old throwback IPA.
Best IPA on the market as far as I'm concerned, as far as I like. Just if you're buying a commercial cheap beer, And none of them are cheap, but you know what I mean, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, none of them are cheap anymore, but we're just cheap asses.
I like Lagunitas. It's a good.
They got bought out by somebody.
Probably. Yeah. Everybody buys everybody out.
Thanks for choosing to spend the next few minutes with this special Homsidali? Homsidali? Homicdally. Homsidal.
Okay.
Hoppy L. Homsidal. Anyways. Savor the moment as the raging hop character engages the Imperial. Alright. Let's see what the rest said. Qualities of the Malt Foundation in Mortal Kombat on the battlefield of your palate.
Oh,
so it's a Mortal Kombat video game. Somebody's getting thirsty over here, so there you go.
Good.
I don't need this IPA.
No, I'm just trying to keep coronavirus away. Sorry. Lagunitas. I buy this every so often. You know, this one and Sierra Nevada Pale Ale.
Oh, yeah.
I think Sierra Nevada Pale Ale's got more bitterness than this does.
I remember when Sierra Nevada Pale Ale used to be so bitter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. But
remember when Fat Tire used to be bitter?
Oh, yeah. Fat Tire used to be a strong dark
ale.
ale.
My God, that thing's horrible.
Strong dark ale.
We talk about this almost every time, too. It's horrible. Woo, that's horrible. Whoa, it tastes like coffee.
And then our brother David used to bring Arrogant Bastard.
Arrogant Bastard ale.
It's like, oh, how could you drink that? And now it's like, man,
it's
that's
all right.
a really good dark beer. So, that's it.
It has a great nose. I like the nose.
Citrus. Very citrusy, green,
piney.
like pine, yeah.
God, that's a good beer.
Oh, hey, look. There's an IPA that's clear.
Yep, there you go. There you go. That's a good IPA. I don't care what anybody says. It just leaves a little bitterness on your tongue. It's not dry. It doesn't. It's not overwhelming bitter. It's just
enough
you get
to
that
balance
nice
the sweetness,
piney kind of citrus with a little bit of bitter.
Centennial hop. I get that 100%. Centennial hop to me is a piney that leaves a weird coating on your tongue. Kind of feel.
Oh, yeah.
And almost like a cheese. Like, not fermented cheese.
No, some kind of stinky cheese.
When you get some potent, strong cheese.
Yeah, like blue cheese or something.
Yeah, that's what this reminds me of. Well,
really?
Yeah.
Really?
Centennial hops give that to me.
Yeah, pardon me.
It's a beer great control. No, it's great. Low fruit, though. It's just something I normally don't pick up. A little fruitiness, like tropical. Maybe tropical. Not really tropical, but kind of some fruitiness on it, but with the citrus.
But I got a little raisiny in that last snap. There might be some
leftover. This one very well done.
I love IPAs. You know,
what color?
I kind of got burnt out with IPAs here a while back because it seemed like everybody for a couple of years everybody's just been going nuts with IPAs. Yeah. You go to the tap room and half of their damn taps are IPAs and
that's the last anymore. That's the last thing I look for.
IPAs, yeah, me too.
Because they're just
Sun River Fuzztail Hefeweizen.
Great American wheat beer.
American wheat.
Yeah,
I love that. I love it. Easy drinking. You can drink it for days and not get drunk.
But IPAs are just so same. Hazy kind of thing.
Or you get these. There for a while it was. Let's see how strong and how bitter we can get it. Let's get it so blow your mouth out. And you take one drink. And I've said this we've talked about this many times.
World domination. Like,
yeah.
Well, next time we do this, we'll get it because it's totally different.
Yeah, well,
totally different.
Ninkasi has different brewers and everything since they were bought out, partially bought out. But we've talked about a good selling. If you have a business or a brewery and you want to sell a lot of IPA, the best way to sell an IPA is to have an easy drinking, good IPA.
Well,
of course, that's well balanced. So if you take an Ninkasi Total Domination IPA, the old style, and you take a drink of it, that shit hangs on your tongue for 15 minutes.
Like front to middle of
your
tongue.
the whole thing. It just hangs on there.
Good.
It's bitter, it's hoppy, it's just everything. It's just boom, blowing your taste buds out.
And some people like that.
And some people like that. But compared to something like this, that you take a drink, it hits your tongue, you taste that hoppy, you taste that bitter and everything. A couple minutes later, it's gone. You want another drink. That means you're going to drink more.
You might have a little bit on the back of your tongue of the bitterness that sticks around, but
not much.
It's kind of like a very well spicy food, where the more you eat it, the spicier it gets.
The hotter it gets, yeah.
The more you drink it, maybe the little more bitter it gets. But
yeah, but if you drink enough of it, your taste buds go numb anyway, so it doesn't matter. But
just like spicy food.
But no, as far as the business goes, you want an IPA that's going to sell compared to an IPA that, if I get this strong hoppy bitter IPA and it's going to last me 25 or 30 minutes or an hour, compared to I'm going to buy that other one that's smoother and more well balanced, and it's only going to last me 15 minutes. You're selling more of that well balanced beer.
Oh, yeah. Well,
with the flavor, you got to have it with the flavor. Yeah. You know.
Years ago, this reminds me of a beer. A lot of IPA and hazy IPAs now. Doesn't remind me of a beer.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Like, they try to do too much.
Yeah, and trying to tropical fruit, and blah blah blah, which is good. It's great. It's wonderful.
Some of them are pretty awesome.
Yeah. No, I'm not bashing them. I like them, but I still like.
Sometimes you want that nice, clear, smooth, well balanced IPA.
Just a beer.
What were the IBUs on there? Did it say?
They didn't say. I'm not sure.
I should look that up and find out.
You want to? Yeah.
A lot of beers don't put their IBUs on anymore.
Yeah.
IBUs of Lagunitas IPA.
According to Lagunitas, a bit of caramel malt barley provides the richness that mellows out the twang of the hops. ABV 6.2, OG 1.059, and IBU 51.5.
So you're 6.2 ABV and 51.5 IBU.
Yeah.
So it's pretty well balanced.
Original gravity was 5.9. This is from a homebrewer's aspect. This is what I go for. Original gravity, 5.9. Their hops is 5.1.
That's right close too, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where I balance more. Is original gravity with IBUs on IPAs.
Oh, gotcha.
And a lot of people tell me I'm too boring on stuff, but I like the balanced beer.
Oh yeah, totally.
It's like spaghetti sauce.
Oh
Can't
yeah,
have it too sweet. Can't have it too.
It's like life.
You know?
Life, you got to have a balance between work and home and kids, unless you don't want work and home and kids. But you know, you got to have that balance, and I agree 100%. And to me, that was pretty well balanced. So
that was a good IPA.
That was a real good IPA. Yeah.
So we got 2 beers left.
Let's do the big one.
All right, the big old boy.
Let's read it.
Short Days, Long Nights by Pelican Brewing. Lone Pelican Small Batch Series. So that's kind of cool.
So it's just a little small batch. That's kind of nice.
Amber ale with ginger and lime. Nice thing about it, it was
I like the amber with the gimmer and lime.
It was only like under $6 to buy.
Really?
Wow. So for a small batch, that's a great price. 7.5% alcohol, 20 IBUs. Wow. They got a big write-up I'm not going to read. Hints of ginger spice, slight lime tartness, notes of rich caramel, dark amber color. Brewed with ginger and lime.
I'm thinking it's going to be like a Dos Equis Amber. Did you see light go boom, boom?
Did it get darker?
A little bit, but that's all right.
Let me check it.
Check it.
Check. 1, 2. Oh no, still looks great.
Right on. It's because I'm in there.
Dark.
All right, so See that?
No, I didn't see anything. Bubble?
There it is. No, the mist coming out of it. What's that called?
Carbonation?
No, there's a word for it. When you open it up and you see that mist coming out.
Look at that. That's pretty.
That's beautiful. So
nice
this is
little
good.
amber color.
My taste buds are expecting it to be like a Dos Equis amber. Maybe a little stronger.
They call it ale. It's a little longer-ishy.
It smells like Dos Equis
A
amber.
little tinny.
It has that aluminum tinny.
Yeah, which I get from lager beers a lot, especially amber.
Ooh.
Oh, I got the lime. Oh, I just got lime on the nose. Hold on.
That's a
Citrus lime on the nose now.
Yeah. It's different. A lot more bitter than what I thought it was going to be.
See, I don't get bitterness.
Oh, see, I got some bitter on the back of the tongue.
Candied ginger. And a very dryness to it.
It's really dry. Yeah, it's my whole mouth is like dry.
You know what it reminds me a lot of?
What?
Sea Quench Ale.
Oh, the Sea Quench. Yeah,
Sea
Sea
Quench
Quench. Oh
in
my
a dark
God.
version. Boy, I pick up sea salt. I pick up lime.
As soon as it hits the tip of your tongue, you get the saltiness. I get that right off the bat.
A little citrus to it.
Boy, that's dry.
Yeah. Wow, that's good. That's an interesting beer, at least.
I hate the fact that I don't get a lot of nose after, and it's funny that I say that because a lot of people don't like nose after. What do you mean?
Oh,
it's where you take and you breathe in, and you've done taking a drink, and then you breathe out through your nose. You can get them flavors, and you get the, I call it the nose after.
take your Dos Equis, put the lime in it, squeeze it, put a little salt on the rim.
Ooh.
That's kind of
Yeah. It's got a little more coffeeness. It's got more coffee, more. I get the coffee. I don't like that.
Do you get ginger?
I don't pick up any ginger. No ginger, because I'm expecting ginger creates a little heat too. So
Maybe in like a pumpkin spice kind of way, ginger,
like cloves and nutmeg.
Yeah, maybe a little bit in that realm of a ginger, but
See, I don't get it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful beer. Look at it. It's gorgeous.
because I do get lime, salt, and maybe
I get the lime and salt, but I'm getting like a coffee after.
and that might be the same thing I'm picking up, but in that pumpkin pie spice kind of, it kind of reminds me of Rogue Pumpkin Ale that one year that we really loved, and it had kind of certain notes
it's
a little
just not
bit,
sweet.
but it's not supposed to be.
Okay, so now I'm picking up the ginger after it sits for a bit, and I haven't had a drink. I'm getting it right at the back of the throat, and I'm picking up some heat, and that's what I expect to get from ginger. Ginger should give you some heat.
Raw ginger.
Raw ginger, yeah. And if they used raw ginger, ginger should give you heat.
Weird thing, I get a little like, the more I drink it, the weird things come out, like a little caramely, a little bit of sweetness. I'm actually picking up a little bit of like sweetness, salt.
Maybe I'm picking up the ginger because I'm getting over a cold.
Maybe.
And it's hitting the back of my throat where, all the cold was.
Yeah.
I'm getting heat back there, Tim.
I'm
I'm
not
getting
getting
heat in
any-
the very back here.
Interesting. Well, maybe I need to get the back of my throat with it. Slammer it. God, that's an interesting beer from Pelican.
Oh. It's almost got like a barrel aged kind of taste to it.
Dryness, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
yeah.
where you get the dryness you're comparing to, but to me,
It's got an oakiness to it. It's got a little oakiness to it.
to me, the layers of flavor in this beer.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is like the sequential.
Yeah.
You can pick them up like layer by themselves, but together they're just really good. God damn.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Good job. Not many times I've been blown away by beers. I can tell you one of them. It's we call it the brewery.
Yeah, it's oakiness. It's that oakiness. It's, to me, I get right when I drink it, I get that oakiness. I get the salt on the very tip of my tongue, and then I get like an oaky kind of bitter kind of oakiness from a barrel. And not that it's barrel aged. It could be. We didn't. I don't know. But after I sit and I don't drink for a little bit, I get this little heat that's like the back eighth of my tongue, and my tonsils and stuff kind of are heating up.
Almost like a good that jalapeno blonde.
No, it's different. Take a shot of whiskey and let it hit your throat. That little burn, but super light. It's or pepper.
Black pepper.
Yeah, pepper.
Yeah, I get that.
That's ginger.
Saison.
That's the ginger.
Yeah. So we just worked that through. So
that's the ginger. Yeah.
It's amazing. Like
that's a pretty complex beer. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing.
I need to go store buy some more of those.
Where'd you get this at?
Naps. Yeah. It was under $6.
Under $6. That's not bad at all.
This one here was
way to go, Pelican.
Yeah.
That's probably the best beer we've had tonight, I think, as far as complexity.
No, I'm getting the black pepper that you're talking about.
Right at the back.
Yep.
Right at the back.
Because I get black pepper and like jalapeno spice. If it's
really
the
spice,
light,
you just don't get the flavor. Yeah, you don't get the flavor. I love that naughty blonde. Ooh, boy. Okay. Right off the bat, you smell green peppers. Hot blonde. Oh, naughty blonde. No, it's naughty blonde. I don't know. Either way, hot blonde, naughty. Oh, yeah, it is hot blonde. I don't know.
The more it
it's
warms
a jalapeno
up,
blonde.
the sweeter it gets. So, a little more sweetness to it. Not like
then
thick
if you
on
burp,
the tongue.
you taste all of them.
Not like thick sweetness on the tongue, but just
it's not a lot of sweet.
And I think that's where I got the candy ginger kind of thing. You know, God, that's good. Wow. I didn't expect that. When I read the label, I said, that's interesting, but I can compare it a lot to sequential ale.
Yeah.
That salt, the black plum.
I think this one's more complex, though.
This one is the darker, the
roastier version, kind of, or not roastier, but what's the word?
Trying not to be offensive.
No, be offensive.
It's like the dark brother of it.
Oh,
kind of thing.
The ugly stepchild. No,
not the redheaded stepchild, because that's too fiery. It's the darker, smoother brother of it.
Like that guy on that Old Spice commercial.
Yeah.
But Dad, I don't need that.
Yeah, right.
I'm already smooth.
Yeah, you know? Basically. Not to be mean.
Well, it's not mean. They do it on TV.
Yeah.
Hell.
They're not anymore. You can't do that on TV anymore.
That's a new commercial.
Mm.
The father son. You know the guy who played the horse.
Yeah.
What do they call that? The Manitar or whatever the hell they call that. And he's the Old Spice guy, and he's a real muscular colored fella. And then his son's in playing basketball. You haven't seen that commercial?
Well, I don't have regular
TV. You don't have regular TV. But his son's playing basketball, and his dad comes in all fancy on this. And he has a ball, and it opens up, and there's Old Spice, and he goes, I don't need all that to be smooth. I have this. and it's Old Spice and everything. So that's what I was referring to. Yeah. So
I'd love to get a bottle of this and a can of sequential next to each other, because has a lot of the same notes. That is really,
boy, I get that ginger right on the back. God, that's crazy. Salt in front. You get that. It's
citrus.
No, I don't.
I do get lime.
A little bit. I get a little bit. Maybe that's what's drying my tongue a little bit.
Might be the little citrus.
But I get the.
God damn.
What do you call that? It's very. It's got a nice caramely feel to it.
Yeah. Like a good.
I say that like a caramely feel to it.
A really good soft caramel.
Yeah.
But a craft caramel. You know,
Crap caramel, yeah.
We've had several different people that made their own caramels.
Oh, it's so good.
And it's like stringy and good.
Yeah, they sell them in the little wax dippers.
It's salty, it's a little limey, it's a little
I got that
peppery,
ginger right on the
peppery,
back. Gosh,
gingery. I said like a pumpkin pie spice ginger. Like that's good. Yeah.
It is pretty decent, yeah.
Wow. But yet the nose has like a Dos Equis with lime kind of.
You think so?
It
Yeah,
does right now,
I didn't think the nose did. Nose to me was more.
Kind of lime.
Yeah, it was like a dark lager.
Yeah.
I guess it was. Yeah.
I can pick up a little lime on it for me. A little citrus on the nose for me. So, God, that's good.
That's not bad at all. Way to go, Pelican.
A lot better than I thought it was going to be. And a cool blue label with like a silver writing on it. White, silverish. Really cool.
It's called Short Days?
Yeah, short days. Long nights.
Nice.
Yeah,
I could drink some of it. I couldn't drink a ton of it.
For me, it's not getting offensive.
Oh, no, not at all. There's nothing offensive about it. I think the next one's going to be more offensive to me.
Oh, well, yeah. Which is weird because you love whiskey.
And I love rum.
And you love rum. But you hate whiskey barrel-aged beers.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, so weird. So
well, I guess we'll find out. Maybe
sometimes it's over the top.
Well, yeah. You get all them tannins.
Yeah.
And it's got a horrible taste. It's
just too much.
I just like smooth whiskey. Smooth whiskey.
I'm impressed by that beer.
You like that?
Yeah.
Good.
I mean that it's not what I expected whatsoever.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I was kind of expecting like the Dos Equis Amber with lime.
I'd go crazy.
And it's got so many more flavors than that.
Yeah. A little ceviche with that. Oh, so good.
And some raw oysters.
Because that ceviche and the seafood would connect.
The raw oysters. Oh, I'm a big raw oyster guy. So anytime
so
this and raw oysters.
Naps has 12 raw oysters for $8.99.
Well, that's a good deal. If they're good ones, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea, but I looked at it tonight.
I love in the shell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's great. I love to buy oysters. So
yeah. Oh, Sora loved them the last time
when we cooked them on the barbecue. Yeah.
Oh. She didn't care for the jalapeno so much.
Well, yeah,
but,
most kids won't. But put a little pepper jack cheese, some garlic butter, a little dill.
I'll tell you what, baby. That kid is my kid to try anything.
Yeah.
And normally loves it. Most of it. So.
All right.
Laurelwood. This is kind of a cool little bottle. White and yellow label. Laurelwood is here in Oregon.
Yeah, well, it's like 15, 20 minutes away from here. Yeah.
If they're still...
No, they're still there.
They still
they're over here in Laurelwood.
Because a lot of breweries in Portland just kind of...
Well, they're out in between... if you go up here where Gaston is, they're in between Gaston and Hillsboro in the hills.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's a little tiny town. Have you ever been there?
Maybe through it.
Oh my gosh, you'll have to go through Laurelwood. It's the cutest little town. I'd love to live out there. I think there's like 150, 200 people there. They got a little school and everything.
So it's considered Portland, though?
Well...
Because this said brewed and bottled Laurelwood Brewing Company, Portland, Oregon.
Well, maybe they have their brewing over there. My bad.
Not to be mean, but...
Jerk.
So this reminds me of like a fancy wine. But 2018 Cellar Reserve. Okay, so we're going to get fancy. It's
that's why we saved it for last.
Seasons Change is the name of it. Ale aged in rum and whiskey barrels with a special blend of spices, cocoa nibs, vanilla, lactose, and coffee. So to me, it should be a stout.
A stout. and it's amazing to me that it's aged in rum and whiskey barrels. So we've had all kinds of beers on here. If you've watched our show, we have all kinds of beer on here that are whiskey aged, barrel aged, rum barrel aged, but never rum and whiskey barrel aged.
But one of our favorite was
rum. Oh my god!
It was
it was so good.
Pumpkin ale, wasn't it?
I can't remember what the hell it was, but oh my god, that rum barrel aged is. Yeah.
Since it's the last beer of the night that we're going to be on video, I'll read it. Ready?
You sure you can read?
Yeah. I think our light is fading.
Yeah, it's getting a little lighter.
Do I need to turn on more lightage? This unique beer has been aging for over a year in rum and whiskey barrels. Conditioned on cocoa nibs from Ecuador, a special blend of South American coffee, vanilla beans from Madagascar, and a secret blend of spices.
I'm getting more excited as he reads, I gotta tell you right now, because it sounds really good.
This decadent ale has many layers, carefully crafted. Yeah, there's no D's in my words. Crafted to indulge now or cellar to enjoy later.
Might have to get a couple more of those and try them in a year. You know what I mean?
Technically, this is 2 years old.
Yeah.
2018 reserve.
Yeah.
It's 2020. I'm ready.
Did it have IBUs or ABVs or nothing? It is what it is. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, look. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I think we need to go with that right now.
Was it dimming out pretty good?
Yeah. You had a light streak over your head kind of thing, but.
Okay.
It's okay.
I'm very excited to try this, but I'm very nervous to try this because
not a stout.
It's definitely not a stout. I really figured with the cocoa nibs and all that, it would be a definite stout.
It's cloudy. It reminds me of that Flanders Red.
Oh.
It's like a red ale.
Right off the bat,
yeah,
you get the barrels. I think you get oak, them tannins.
You get the alcohol kind of.
It's going to have a bite to it. It doesn't say what the ABVs or IBUs are or anything on there.
Let me look.
Because I can always look.
9% ABV.
Oh my lord! 9%.
So it's going to have a bite, alcohol bite to it. Like,
oh yeah,
like
good.
Good.
I'll burn this shit out of me.
That's all it says. It doesn't say.
All right. First drink.
Sweet cherry. I get Yeah.
Oh, totally, huh?
Flanders Red.
But see, I get the barrel, that oaky, that tannin. All I can say is tannins. I refer to tannins. That's the harshness in an oak before you take it out and put it in wine or in when you're smoking meat or in beer. It's the tannins.
Yeah, don't drink it yet. Just hold on.
Yes, sir.
I just want to
go chug it.
But
very sweet, isn't it? Sweet.
Very
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
Pumpkin road pumpkin ale.
Yeah.
The spices from a pumpkin.
Oh yeah, it's definitely got some spices to it.
And that's probably the rum.
Oh,
spice rum.
Might could be a spice rum.
Spice rum.
Ooh, I'm getting so excited. I want to taste it. Ooh, taste it. I don't
smell
care what he
does
says. I'm going to
remind me
taste
of
it.
that pumpkin ale from Road. A lot.
Oh, Lord. Wow.
Way too sweet.
It's very sweet.
Very sweet. This is a dessert beer.
Oh my God, that rum is right. It is spot on. No?
No, it's like a very...
Oh my God, this is perfect. This is beautiful. It's sweet. It's got some spiciness as far as like cloves and ginger. I'm telling you what, this is so close to that first pumpkin ale we ever drank. This is...
It's almost a great top quality spiced rum mixed drink.
Oh my gosh.
There is so much flavor.
You get that nice, what?
It's good. I paid less than $4 for this bottle.
The nose isn't as good as the tongue on it. Wow. Wow.
We need to drive down to Naps and buy everything they have with this. Honestly.
It's got a little bite to it, but not like how I thought it would. For a 9%, that doesn't have a bite like a 9%. It's a little tiny bitterness.
Liqueur-ish for 9%.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh no, that's way fucking good. Sorry, that's way good. Laurelwood.
So obviously it's an amber ale.
It's an amber. It's not a stout.
No.
I really thought it was going to be a stout.
Don't pick up the cocoa nibs, like the chocolatey, but that could be some of the.
But I pick up the milk, the
vanilla.
No, there's
the lactose.
Lactose. I pick up the lactose. That's that creaminess.
A milk stout should be this creamy.
Yes, agreed. I get vanilla hands.
Coffee.
Maybe a little tiny bit on the back, kind of like the middle of your tongue, towards the back. Maybe a little.
Maybe after drinking a cup of coffee, you get that from breathing out. Yeah, I get it. And blend of spices. Okay. Right there is.
I got the spices. All the spices.
The blend of spices that they use on this is what makes it this.
This is, I would say, it's probably got a little bit of cinnamon. I would go some star anise.
Cardamom?
Some, maybe a little bit, yeah, but I'm getting a lot of nutmeg in here. A ton of nutmeg. No cloves. I don't get any cloves in this one.
That is a fall beer.
That is. I would drink this every fall. Oh my God, trick-or-treating's going to be so messed up this next year. I'm buying everything they got and I'm going to put it in a case.
Like I said, this was $3 something a bottle.
Wow, that is so good, Tim. Oh, cheers, buddy.
Jesus
Cheers.
Christ.
Good pick. Good pick. He picked this one. The last two.
The nose, you get the barrel.
You get the barrel right off the bat. The rum and the whiskey barrel.
The alcohol in this, you get on the nose. Totally, right there. The raisin.
So amazing.
Raisin.
A little bit, yeah.
And that's alcohol to me.
I don't like barrel-aged beers usually, but...
How's that barrel aged?
On the nose. The only time you get it is on the nose.
If
that's it, is on the nose. You get that oakiness, that
tastes
tannins.
this fucking good.
We drink them all.
I drink nothing but.
So 9%, basically you can sit at home and you can drink 2 of these every night and you can get just blotto.
And you can see it.
This so reminds me of the first time we drank the pumpkin ale.
What? I get handed like little cherry, like
do you
raisiny, plummy cherry, a little bit,
of that.
And that could be the cocoa nibs a little bit.
It could be.
You know, God.
That nose is so different. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now. Anybody here, go out and get this beer and try it. I'm going to tell you what. Right now, it's called Laurelwood Seasons Change, 2018. This is probably one of the best seasonal fall beers that I have ever had. It's up in the top 3 or 4. And you know, I drink a lot of Oktoberfest. So does Tim. We drink a lot of winter ales, and I have to tell you right now,
pumpkin beer.
Yeah, I have to tell you right now, there's not a drop of pumpkin in that, and it tastes like pumpkin beer.
That is probably one of the best beers I've ever had.
I think with them aging it in the whiskey and the rum barrels, it kind of offset each other and made it smoother.
This is gonna sound weird, but
probably.
It reminds me. I want a warm with a little cinnamon stick, like an apple.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's so fucking weird, but
I got more of that one than he did.
Oh my God! Wow. Oh, I'm good.
That's why he sits in front, so none of that shows when we get excited.
No, I mean, whoa.
So, great beers, Tim.
Wow.
That one's amazing.
I'm blown away.
I get a little, once it warms up a little bit, I get a little sourness too.
Yeah.
Just tiny bit.
And
Tiny bit.
Probably the tannins from the barrel.
Right back on the back of the tongue.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm never this blown away from beers.
We had 2 really good beers. This one is great. So, well, you know, we do it every night. Every time we do one of these, we say, hey, what's your favorite beer? And, you know, I can already take out the 3 that I brought.
Which is some of our favorites.
And then I'm going to probably take this one out because it's one of our favorites too. So, I'm going to ask you, Tim, what's your favorite?
This is a tough one because
they're both really good beers.
I'm going to have to go with this one.
Oh, yeah?
Just because I can pick out the layers.
Mm-hmm.
The layers are very sharp and poignant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, very good.
Very delicious.
I would like to call it a tie. I would like to go with both.
This one is an excellent beer. The sweetness to me might be the downfall.
Really?
A little bit.
Really?
Yeah, because, okay, this I can drink it more of during the day.
Oh, sure.
This after dinner.
Sure.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Turkey dinner with that for dessert. I'm done.
Yeah, sit in your chair, watch some football, and drink a beer. Yeah, that's pretty great. Well,
I don't even think I could eat a slice of pumpkin pie with this.
I'm so torn because
no.
they're both really good beers. You know, I took off these beers, and these are all good beers. But, you know,
Wow.
I got to tell you,
Flavor-wise,
for me, I've got a little bit different palate, I would say. But, wow, and I don't like barrel-aged beers, but I'm going with that one. That one is holy crap good. That is, to me, I could taste the layers in this and the flavors in this better than I could in this. This I got, and I could do it, but this kind of blew my taste buds away. And I could really taste all the different layers in here. And it's like eating, imagine when you eat a fresh piece of pumpkin pie. It's just fresh, it's nice, great homemade, not that canned shit.
Yeah.
Homemade pumpkin pie.
Or a sweet potato pie.
Or sweet potato pie would be good too. And you take a bite of that and you got a little piece of that nice buttery crust on the end. And you take a little bite of that and you get them nice, you get the crustiness. You get this nice spiciness to it. You get that kind of that pumpkin. The best I can describe the pumpkin is like a
cinnamon.
The pumpkin. The spices are there, but the pumpkin is like it's creamy. It just tastes so good. It makes you feel so great. It makes you feel warm inside. This beer does that for me. I'm so impressed with this beer, Tim. Wow.
These two are like...
Wow.
This is like... I don't want to say sharp, because sharp is normally like a bad thing, but this is very... This is very...
complex, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, so good.
So, yeah, I agree with you on this.
Yeah.
This would be one that I would love to sit down and eat a big turkey dinner. You know, you'd already had your beer. You out and back and you deep fried the turkey. You came in, you carved it up, and you're eating sweet potatoes and all that good stuff, the stuff in the turkey and all everything. And then you all sit down, you, me, and Dad, and we sit down, we have a drink with afterwards.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Oh, by the way, if you're doing barrel-aged beers, do it like this.
Yeah, rum and whiskey would be great. Yeah, I'm impressed.
No, that's how a barrel-aged beer should be. A whiskey beer or whatever. That good.
You did a barrel-aged beer in that barrel down there.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a whiskey or a rum barrel. It was just a straight oak barrel. And boy, I'll tell you what, it really got the good flavors of that oak and everything. But
for whiskey and rum, it's
that's
not about the
isn't it?
alcohol that's in the barrel.
It's about the flavor.
Yes. And
that's amazing.
To me, a lot of barrel like rum or whiskey barrel aged beers is too much on the alcohol part of it.
Exactly. That's why I don't like them.
Yeah.
This is so smooth. There is nothing that's not smooth about
and
that.
Almost like a brown sugar sweetness.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so weird.
Amazing. Well, It's been fun.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of glad we waited so long because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if we would have picked these up.
I don't know. That's pretty great. I want to go back and get some more. I'd like to get one of these, and I'd like to put it in the cellar over there, and
several of them.
And let it sit for another year and see what happens. Yeah. And let it sit. Get 6 of them and try them for the next 6 years. That would be pretty amazing, wouldn't it?
That'd be excellent. Oh,
yeah. So
good.
Right on. Well, won't be long, and we'll have another one of these going up under mine. So we're gonna. I hope you don't mind me.
No.
Blasting it out there, but we're gonna be doing a vlog and a blog.
He's starting his own.
I'm starting my own channel, so on YouTube, and it's gonna be whatever we want. We haven't decided a name yet. Next time we do a 6-pack, I'll have a name, I guaranteed. But
Big Dick Cooking.
Big Dick Cooking. We're gonna do everything from barbecue to beer to politics to wives. Yeah. And it's just going to be anything that we feel like that day we need to sit down and talk about. Men, yeah. But we're going to bring in some special guests.
That's going to be like
and everything.
Round table.
Yeah. There'll probably be anywhere from 2 to 8 of us. And we'll sit around drinking beers just talking about what we feel.
Maybe the back porch. Call it the back porch.
Back porch, that's a good name.
Yeah,
I like that.
We'll be on the back porch.
Yeah, so look forward to that.
Yeah.
Gosh, Tim, it's been
that's why I changed
too
my
long.
name to the channel to Timmy's Big Adventures.
Timmy's Big Adventures.
Anywhere from
it's so funny. I just say my little brother Timmy from Burt Brothers Brewing to Timmy's Big Adventures. So. What I'm hoping is within the next month or so we'll debut the first one. I'm going to get a few people over. Maybe I'll get my little brother Timmy to brew some beer. And I don't know what we're going to talk about. We're going to have cooking shows on it. We're going to show you how to cook. We're going to show you how to barbecue. We're going to show you just everything and talk about different things about how we hate our wives and love our wives and can't live without our wives, and they're the structure of our life. But at the same time, they know the hell out of us. So, and I don't know about you, but I don't care if my wife sees it. We're going to talk about good old Donald Trump and whatever we decide to talk about. So, guns. Talk about guns. We like guns.
I can't stand them.
Yeah, I know.
They grow legs. They
get
out of my gun cabinet and they go kill people.
Yeah. They just crawl out there. We're going to talk about hunting. We're going to talk about fishing. Just whatever the topic may be, we're going to get people together and we're going to have that nice big round table. We should call it the Backyard Round Table.
There you go.
I think that's a good name. So
Backyard Man's Table. No, you
can't say round table.
Yeah.
We might. You never know. There's some good women out there that are hunters, fishermen, and have the same views, and we don't care if you have the same views or not. I mean,
no, it doesn't matter.
No,
don't have to.
But as far as this goes, this is my favorite time. That I truly enjoy just getting together and hanging out and talking. And that's what life's about, and enjoying every minute. He's still, oh my gosh, I drank all mine, so I almost grabbed his and drank it. So.
What a way to end the evening.
Yeah, so I'm going to let you finish it off.
No.
I usually do, huh?
Yeah. Pour some beer.
Oh, I got to remember how to finish it off now. Oh,
here's to.
Here's to family. Here's to friends. Here's to good beers.
Cheers.